Alright, so to prime my eyes, I'm going to use the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. Mine is in the color medium tan, and I'm using this as my eyeshadow base. I'm just going to dot it, just one dot each side like that. Kind of blend it out, and this is supposed to really help give my eye just a clean slate so I can apply some color on it. So the palette that we'll be using in today's tutorial is from purcosmetics. This is their collaboration with Etienne Ortega. I believe that's his name. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but this is the palette, and since I got this, I realized I've never done a tutorial using this palette before, so I thought this would be a great time to do it. So here are all the shades that come in this palette. Okay, so for the first color that I'm going to use today is called Strip, and it's the very first color up here. It's almost like a milky white color, and this is going to be my base eyeshadow. Just apply that all over my eyelids and bring that up all the way to my brow bones. And I'm just using the regular Too Faced eyeshadow all over eyeshadow brush. As I was filming this, I realized I haven't done my eyebrows yet, so that's going to take forever, and I'm probably going to do it after I'm done with the eyes off the camera, you know, because eyebrows is not, I'm not an expert in doing my own brows. Let's just keep it that way. I feel like my brows always look very wonky every single time I'm doing this. It looks like I don't know what I'm doing, which is true. Sometimes I don't think I know what I'm doing with my eyebrows. It's just crazy. Alright, so that is the first shade. So the second shade that we'll be using called Popular. This is a gorgeous shade right here. It's almost like a little bit of a brown with a hint of terracotta color in it. And this is going to be my crease or blending color. So I'm just going to try to use a clean blending brush for this. Right, so like I said, we're gonna pick up that color right there called Popular and apply this on my crease. And this is my blending shade. And I really like this palette because it's come with a lot of neutral shades. So for those who really like neutral palette, this is a great palette to have. And then there was some darker shade right here, so you can definitely do smoky look. Smoky eyes, not smoky look. But yeah, you can do a lot of looks with this. Okay, so that is done. So now the next color I'm picking up called Legend right here, and I'm just going to use a eyeshadow brush to pick that up, and this is going to go on my lid. Just my eyelids. I'm not bringing up the color to my brow bones or anything, and this is just a gorgeous like a coral color. I don't know, I'm terrible at describing these colors, so don't listen to me, but this shade right there. And just place it right here on my not my crease, on my lid. And just blend that in a little bit to the crease so we don't get any harsh line. And there's going to be a smooth transition between the two colors. So the next color that we'll be using is Faux right here. It's a deeper, darker brown color with a little bit of a gold shimmer in it. So I'm going to use a skinny eyeliner brush and then pick up that shade right there and place that on my outer V and blend it into my crease a little. And again, working with dark eyeshadow color, you want to work it like a little at a time and just build on the intensity instead of go full on black or full on brown on your eyes, because then it will be harder to blend out the colors, you know, and then it can get a little bit muddy. So I like to do a little at a time, and then if I need it a little bit more darker or a little bit more intensify, I put or I apply more color, but I never go full on black all over my eyelids, you know. Just little products goes a long way with these dark eyeshadow. And again, I'm using a blender brush, blends it out. We'll come back later on to do the bottom lash or bottom eyeshadow part. That's typically how I do it when I'm like done with the foundation and stuff, and then I come back and finish the eyes. I want to add a pop of glitters on this eye look, and I just got this sent to me. This is also from Pure Cosmetics. This is their Quick Pro glitters, and it is a kit of 5 glitters color in here, but somehow I only got 4. I think someone gypped me and took out one of the colors. So here you're supposed to get 5 glitters eye polish kit, and it's retail for $39, but I do believe this is already go on sale. Like, it's already on sale at Ulta, Kohl's, and the Pure Cosmetics online website. So I will put the price somewhere, but I don't think they are retail for $39 anymore. They are a little bit cheaper now, but you get 5 eyeshadows, glitters, pro glitters in here. And while we're on that topic, I will go ahead and swatch it for you guys. If you really like the Stella, the glitter Stella one, I'm not sure what's it called, but this is a little bit of a more of a liquid consistency compared to that one. The Stella one is straight up, like straight on glitter. It's more chunkier, it's thicker. This one is not as thick. So here are all the 4 colors that I swatches for you guys. So the first one right here is called, come on camera, focus. So OMG, Namaste, Lust, and the last one called Queenie. So you get the darker, like a taupey bronze color, and then a rose gold, there's red, and then that's the gold color. These colors are so beautiful. For $39, I do think they are a little bit expensive for 5 colors, but they are on sale now, so they won't be expensive anymore. So we're going to use the Namaste, which is this color right here, and it is the second one that I swatch on the back of my hand, and we're going to pop this right on the top of the shade, of the Legend shades that we used earlier. So that is just going to go all over my eyelids. And this one comes with like a little, like, not a spoolie, but it's look like a flat spatula. And I don't know how this going to work in terms of applying this all over my eyelids, but we will find out. So let's see. Ooh, look at that color, guys. It's very intense. Super intense. I should have done this before I do the crease color or the darker shade, but that's okay. We're gonna go back in and blend the outer V a little bit more if this starts to look a little bit wonky. So I'm going to use my finger to blend out the glitter shades. When working with glitters, I don't like to use brush because I feel like my fingers does a better job in terms of blending them out. So I just like to use my finger instead of brushes. But this is gorgeous. Look at that, guys. So pretty. Woo! This is intense. I'm gonna go back in with the eyeshadow palette and kind of blend out the glitters a little. I'm picking up the Colourpop again, which is this one right here. And we're going to go ahead and apply that on my crease a little bit more, so the glitter doesn't look too messy. This is so pretty. Like that. Alright, now I'm going to line my eyes. I'm using the Wet n Wild Skinny Tip eyeliner in the color black. Loving this look so far. Alright, let me go ahead and fill in my brows off the camera, and I'll be right back to finish up the rest of the face makeup and the eyes makeup also. Alright, so I'll be right back. So for the face primer that I'll be using today is from NARS Cosmetics. This is their Radiant Primer, and it has this very cool color in it. It's like a baby pink color, and it's super hydrating on the skin. And since my skin's a little bit drier, I like to use this. What is this? There's the zit coming out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This also have SPF 35. Not saying that this could be your sunscreen, but it does have some SPF protection, so in case you guys need extra protection. And already you can see how hydrating it is on my skin. Pretty hydrating. The skin's already like glowing. So that is that. Ooh. Alright, so for the foundation that we'll be using today is from Smashbox. This is their Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. And mine's in the color 3.1. That's the bottles, and I'm halfway done with this foundation. I'm really happy because I feel like every single time I buy new foundation, they never really, like, I never really finish it and they go bad. Like, this is supposed to be good for like 24 months, so after that it's bad. And I feel like foundation is one of those things that you don't want to use it if it's too old, you know. Like, I'm okay with using old eyeshadows, but I'm not okay using old foundation because it can definitely break you out because it's on your face. So I'm just going to shake it a little bit and then pump a little bit of that on the back of my hand. I'm doing 3 pumps because I do have a little bit more of a acne scar to cover. And this is one of my favorite foundation. At one point this is the only foundation I wore, and I forgot how much I used to love this. Okay, I'm using my Real Technique blending sponge to blend this in. And this is really hydrating, so great for dry skin. Especially for me because, like I said, I've been using the acne products or the acne gel that my dermatologist prescribed, and it just really dries out my skin like crazy. This foundation is definitely more on a medium coverage than full. Like, you can definitely see my acne scars, so we're gonna go back in with a very close to my skin tone concealer and conceal the extra acne scar around this area. I need a little bit more of a coverage on that. Okay, so that's that. Let's go in with some concealer. I'm using the Colourpop concealer for my under eyes. This is a little bit lighter. This is a medium tan color. And then I'm going to use some Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to conceal the rest of this. Right, so I'm just going to dot this around this area a little bit. It's still slightly lighter than my skin tone, but once I blend it out, it's really my skin color. Just right there, around this area. And then I'm going to use the lighter shade for here. And I'm using the Equal Tool blending sponge to blend this out. And this has been one of my favorite blending sponge at the moment. It's really great. And it's really good compared to like a beauty blender. And it's more affordable. And I think I got this in a kit with the other beauty blender, like this one right here. I got this two together. It's come in a set, and I used the other one already, so it's really dirty. And I like that it has this flat size right here, so you can get a very sharp line around this area. Not that I need it today because I'm not doing a very sharp like very sharp look that need the sharp edge, but if you have one of those day that you want to have a very sharp like liner right here or sharp edge for your eyeshadow look, then this is great for that. Alright, so to set my face, I'm going to use this Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, and this is just a translucent powder, and I'm just going to set my face real quick, and I'm using this fluffy brush from Tarte. And I really like that this powder comes with a little seal like that instead of the Laura Mercier. That one doesn't have any seal, and this one's much better. So I'm just picking up some of the powder and just set my face and just really put a little bit of that on here. Just close the powder back up. Ooh, there's a lot of powder. I'm really just dusting this all over my face. I'm not baking anything, just dusting it. And to bronze my face, I'm going to use this bronzer right here. This from the Balm. It's the Bahamas Mama bronzer. And then I'm going to use my favorite bronzing powder, sculpting brush. This is from Tarte. And that's what the bronzer looks like. It's just a gorgeous color. Just going to pick that up with my Tarte brush, like I said, and bronze my face. This is like a beautiful color, and I can see why people are going crazy with this bronzer, because it's like such a natural color to bronze with and to shade your face. You know, if you want to do contours, you can. I really like how this looks on my skin, especially when I'm a little bit more tan in the summer. This will be awesome. Just give me the amount of shade because I want to be shady. That is so pretty, right? Alright, I'm going to just using the other side, the brush, the sculpting brush from Tarte, and picking up the same bronzer and really just slim down my nose a little. I'm not going too crazy. I'm just going very lightly, just shade my nose a little so it looks a little bit more slim. Because I have my tomato nose that was given to me, and I want it to look a little bit more slim. Look like I have more nose bridge. Now I'm bringing it in a little bit right around this area so it looks more natural. Right. So that is all for the bronzer. And for the blush, I'm using this Lorac buildable blush in the color Cinematic, and it's just a gorgeous muted nudie color, and this really reminds me of the Tarte Expose, the Amazonian clay blush in the color Expose, but this is a little bit deeper color, and this will be great for like my darker skin tone girls. You know, this is great, and I don't think people mention this blush enough. This is like such a really great blush, and super pigmented, so you do want to go very light-handed with this blush. I can swipe it for you guys. That's right there. Right there. I don't know if you can see because it's really blending in with my skin tone, but super pretty. So I'm just going to use that on my IT Cosmetic brush. This is the 227 Flawless Blush brush, and you guys know how much I love this brush. So I'm just going very lightly on there. Look at that. That's just a beautiful blush color for me. And I know I do go a little bit too heavy-handed with blushes because, what can I say, I love blushes. Oh, my nose kept getting really itchy. I'm just getting over a cold. I don't know if you guys notice my voice a little bit too, right. I went a little bit too much on that cheek. That's alright. It's pretty good, right? yeah, I barely touch the blush, and that's how much color it gets. So be very careful if you buy this blush and if you use it. It's just crazy pigmented, but just give you a very gorgeous glow. So that's that. Alright, so for highlighter, I'm going to use my new favorite highlighter. This is, you probably noticed, this is from my previous video that I did also. This is the Lancome Dual Finish Highlighter in the color Radiant Rose Gold. That's what it looks like. Just a gorgeous rose gold color. And that's what it looks like on the back of my hand, the swatches. And this is more of a very fine melt highlight, very shimmery, not glittery. So it's more of a natural like glow, like natural highlight, than versus the Becca like very beaming, you know, if that makes any sense. So I really like this for my more of a natural makeup look. Not to say that this is a natural makeup look, but I've been liking this. And just a little bit goes a long way. And you can see how gorgeous it is on my skin. Like that. Who doesn't want this kind of glow? That is beautiful, right? This is my new favorite highlights. I've been using it non-stop, so. Whew. I'm living for this glow, guys. I'm gonna do a little bit of my bridge of my nose. A little bit on my Cupid's bow. And I totally forgot that we didn't really finish the eye makeup, and I went straight for the other stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up the eye makeups. So we're going back to our palette, and then I'm going to use a pencil brush. And if I can find it, where did it go? I put it right here. Where did it go? Okay, right here. So I'm going to go back to the same palette and pick up the color Popular right here with the same Too Faced pencil brush, and just apply that along my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna go in with the color Faux again, that dark one right here, and really just apply that a little bit outside, right around this area. And I'm not completely dragging it inward or anything. I'm just applying it right around this area. Smoke it out a little bit, but not too much. Alright, so that is all for the eyeshadow part. We are completely done with the eyeshadow. So let's apply some mascara for the bottom lash. This is the Buxom Big Teeth Mascara in the color Black. And I'm just applying some of that on my lower lash line so it looks a little bit more balanced. I'm not sure what I want to do with the lip color. And you know what? I think I'm going to go in with the Pixie. And let's use one of the color that they sent me. There's no better time to try these colors out, right? So here are all the colors that they sent me. I don't know if you can see with the lighting of this camera. So I got 5 shades of the beautiful, like a rosy nude color, and I think I want to go with the color either Pastel Petal or a matte beige. Let's swatch this on the back of my hand so you can see the color comparison of the two. So this is the matte beige, this is the, wow, they look super similar, like very similar. Can't even tell the difference. That is crazy. Pastel Petal. So the top one is a Pastel Petal. The bottom one is the matte beige. They look super close, like almost the same color. I'm not so sure if there's a difference between these two shades. You know what? I think the pastel petal look a little bit deeper than the matte beige. So I think we're going to go with matte beige. Let's try the matte beige and see how it looks on my lips. And the applicator really reminds me of the Smashbox Always Stay On Liquid lipstick, which I really like because that's one of my favorite applicator. It has this very skinny tip that you can use to line your lips first, and then it has the big part that you can just apply the color all over your lips. So I'm just going to use the skinny tip first to line my lips. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Super pretty. I like how it is. It's like a rosy nude color. I think it looks really great with this look. The setting spray I'm using today is from Cosmetics. This is the Makeup Fixer Light Mist. And it's supposed to help hold your blush, eyeshadows, and foundation concealer in place. So I'm going to spritz a few times of this on my face. And it smells really good too. Woo. It's really more of a fine mist than a spritz of water, which I really like, because sometimes some of those setting spray can be like a little bit too watery, and it's not a mist, because I do like a mist better. That way it doesn't disturb your makeup. So I do enjoy that. And for the liquid lipstick, I forgot to tell you, it has a slight scent. I don't know how to really describe it, but it does have a scent to it. So alright, so here's the final look, and I really love how it turns out. It's so glitz and glams, very glamorous, and it's beautiful, and I just love how everything looks on my skin. And that glitter though it's another level. I love it. So like I said earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and dye my hair. It's around 6 o'clock right now, so hopefully I'll get done around 7 so I can show you guys what my final hair looked like. And I will have a separate video to show you guys what I did to my hair, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair, and I can show you guys the new hair color. But thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you like this kind of video, if you like this tutorial, then please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, of course, because I would like to see you guys coming back. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Simply Savant, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye!